Dr. Moran, earlier you mentioned that you aspire to be a servant leader. This is something we talk about in Catholic School Playbook,
Mhm.
that the most successful, faithfully Catholic schools are those that are run by servant leaders. So, for our listeners who might not be familiar with that term, could you share your understanding of what a servant leader is?
Yes. I would say a servant leadership has been my driver from day one, right? And meeting that in different capacities, whether I was a classroom teacher, um, providing everything I could for my students and networking with my families, all the way to where I'm at now. Um, it's giving all of me and everything that I have and truly doing what's best for kids in any capacity, right? I think it's very easy when you're sitting in different roles to try and draw the T chart of these are my job responsibilities and these are yours. My office jokes that I'm never in my office. My desk is there for fun, right? My job as a servant leader is to be in my classrooms, to be in my building on lunch duty, emptying garbages, taking care of sick kids. It's whatever is needed at that time. And I think we have the best role model of all, right? Jesus Christ himself was a servant leader. He led and did his, I'm not comparing myself to Jesus. I should slow that down for a second, but really just giving everything that you have to take care of your community. And really that's my why, that's my driver, and not being afraid to get uncomfortable. And I think servant leadership sometimes is trying to define what my job is when I wake up in the morning. I have an intended schedule for the day, but we work with children who change our schedules, and we serve our families who often are battling different things outside of a school setting. So it's being able to adapt and adjust based on the needs of your community, and whatever that means in any capacity. And servant leadership is exhausting, but it's the most rewarding work. And it's I empower future leaders and principals when I was training them to really be able to take a step back and recognize your job is to make everyone around you the best that they can be. How do you do that? That means putting yourself back a little bit. And how do you make that happen?